Welcome back to Krown's Crypto Cave and a very special announcement today. As the Master Your Options, the Art of Derivatives program is now live. Now, this is a program that I'm incredibly excited to be bringing out because it's something that I truly feel passionate about, something that I've actually spent my whole young adult life learning, if I can get my words out properly. And with that said, let's talk a little bit about a story time over here. Who am I and why am I qualified to speak on this topic? Well, my name is Krown, and ever since I got out of college, I went straight down to the floor of the New York Stock Exchange ARCA, where I learned how to be a market maker in equity options. And that was very special to me because it put me around the actual masters of the art. I've learned in my life that the best way to learn any sort of topic, no matter what it be, is to essentially give yourself over to some masters of the art, people who have actually proven themselves. So that's exactly what I did. I went down to the floor and searched out people who had 20, 30, and even one case 40 years of experience in verification of their success. Again, it's things that were very important for me to see. And to see it firsthand and to work with them firsthand and to learn from them side by side was an invaluable experience that I was lucky enough to have in my early 20s. So when it comes to a program like this, I am so damn happy to be sharing all of these little tips and tricks and just general strategies that I learned over the years. Not only that, but insider information when it comes down to how to quote options, how to understand where your position is going to go if this happens, what happens if that happens, how to manage if it goes this way, how to manage if it goes that way. Again, that was the true value in my experience down there on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange ARCA, because I didn't just go on to Investopedia or insert random website name here and learn all of the cookie cutter strategies. Yes, those are important. Yes, we will talk about that in the program, absolutely. But the true value was understanding how to manage these things going forwards. So when I was around these masters of the art, and especially my main mentor in particular, he would always instill in me, hey, what do you do if this? How do you manage that? And that is what made that experience so damn special, to be able to understand how to respond to the market and not just be locked into these cookie cutter strategies that I think many people get stuck around. So let's get to the next topic. First things first, who this program is not for. Now, this is very important. Options require a steep learning curve. Now, I do my best to bring up everyone in the learning curve through the beginning modules. However, again, if you're looking for a very easy thing to get through, this is not it. This is going to require a lot of attention, a lot of time as well. You're going to have to invest not only your finances, but your time. There are 41 modules as of this current moment in time at the end of October in the year 2018. And it's very likely, if you're familiar with my prior program, there's probably going to be more added along the way. So who is this program not for? Dabblers. If you are a dabbler, if you're not a diehard, this is not for you. And I say that with a stern face because, again, it's going to take some serious focus. I really want the best for someone who invests in a program like this. So to have this information wasted on someone who's not full in, who's not 100% in, is not what I'm about. So when it comes down to it, who is this program for? Dabblers, people who do not have time, people who do not have the attention span either. Because again, this requires a very delicate attention span to all of the little intricacies with how these things are going. My whole MO in this program is to give you, the viewer, the actual intuition that a market maker would have and someone who truly understands options would have. Now, if you're looking for cookie cutter strategies, that can all be found online. Yes, we do go over that in the program, absolutely. But the true value, again, in the program is learning how to manage things going forwards, how to respond to price action in the right way. Because there's a right way and there's a wrong way. And then there's multiple right ways, but there's very little intricacies on what makes a way a little bit more right than another way. So again, when it comes down to that, the person involved in this program needs to be 100% all in. So that brings me to my next topic. This program wasn't designed in mind with the true people who want the most out of understanding options. I'm going to take you through every little facet of these things. Not only will we go through all the fundamentals and all of the beginning strategies, but later on, as the program progresses, it will become an evolution of understanding into essentially not even thinking about, hey, you put on this position or that position. It's, no, I want to capture this, or I want to capture that, or my bias is towards this area, so this is what I'm going to do. But if price actually responds this way, then I respond that way. That is the purpose of this program again. So for the person who really, truly wants to understand these things, has the time to invest, and wants to actually understand how these things really work on a very minute level, that is a person who this program is designed in mind for. Now, I wanted to bring you over here to the actual page. Now, this is the page over here, and I want to show you what the modules look like. Oh, that's me. And here we go. This is where it starts off. We start off with the introduction to fundamentals, then we lay the groundwork out, all of the base strategies that we work upon later. Then we get into the more sophisticated strategies over here. And finally, we come to the evolution, what I call the evolution, where we bring it all together. And of course, it gets even more complicated from there. Even within these programs, even within these later modules, it's not just about that strategy, because again, those things are something that, you know, are quite literally, they're very, I don't want to understate how complicated it can get, but I want to say that, hey, we're going to go through ways that just, they're not even a strategy anymore. They're just, they take on a different meaning, to where you're actually just harassing price action however you want, and pulling things in however you want. You're quite literally constructing everything that you need when it comes down to actual trading. So this is a whole evolution of trading. When it comes to technical analysis, obviously, you know, that's going to help you in a program like this, no doubt about that. We do not really cover technical analysis and how to learn technical analysis in a program like this. However, good technical analysis skills will only help you. And I will make assumptions in the later modules that you do understand at the very least the base of technical analysis. Now, of course, I'm sure many people can figure out the more easy things when it comes to technical analysis, when it comes to, you know, horizontal supporting resistance, and that will take you a long way when it comes to options. It'll just make it that much better. But of course, I do want to say, if you want to make the most of the most, again, 100, every little last juicy bit out of this, yes, it's going to take a little bit of technical analysis as well. So that is who this program was designed in mind for. Alrighty, back over here. What to expect, again, we are going to go very, very deep. This is not about the cookie cutter strategies. Anyone can learn that. Anyone can learn that with a little bit of time, but to actually really go full on in, and to really make these things into more than just a little strategy, but a sophisticated range of price action in which you understand how to manage these things and how to respond. Again, I know I repeat this, but it cannot be understated. It cannot be understated at all when it comes to options, because that is the purpose of options. Options are derivatives, so they give you quite literally options. And I know that's redundant, but and no pun is intended. But yes, options quite literally give you options. And so you're going to have a lot of moving parts. So what to expect? It gets complicated. It does get complicated. We do have a lot of strategies in there. But again, the true value in a program like this is understanding from someone who actually has direct experience as being a market maker on how to handle these things in every little scenario. And one last thing, I do want to have an announcement. From now, the date of announcement of this program, we'll be having a discount of 20% up until a week from Black Friday. So with that said, not only that, but you will be getting access to the hidden VIP Discord, which has been such a gem. It was an unplanned gem of the technical analysis program. But the hidden Discord is essentially a venue where all the people in the program can kind of congregate, and we can talk about the specific strategies of that program. It brings upon a great groupthink, and it really just makes the whole group dynamic better. Remember, I always love that saying, you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around the most with. So you want to be hanging around the people who are like-minded, who come from this base of knowledge. And last things last. The Krown trading Fibonacci will be included with this as well. If you're familiar with the Krown trading stochastics, which has been a little bit too successful, to be honest. Feel a little bit dirty about sharing it. Then I'm sure that you understand that the Krown trading Fibonacci is on that level. So that will be included as well. Again, for the code for the rest of the month up until the week after Black Friday, for 20% off, use BF20. So that's going to do it again for this program. It is such a pleasure to be announcing this program, the Master Your Options program, and I can't wait to officially welcome you in there if you decide to make that investment. That's all for now. Take care, and I'll see you in a live stream near you soon.